Travis kiddos, let's go over the enrichment work for the day. I hope you guys had a wonderful 3-day weekend. I hope you enjoyed the weather and found a way to beat the heat. It was quite hot. So I hope you found a pool or some air conditioning or some ice cream or something. So this week for reading, we are focusing on celebrations, right? So celebrating holidays. Do you know what holiday that is? Or could be. Could be a couple of holidays, huh? But we have the sight words. If you haven't already watched the Essentials video, I recommend doing that first. Okay, we have these sight words. I'm not even going to tell you because hopefully you've already watched the Essentials. Did you get them all? I hope so. If you haven't read the word sentences yet, go ahead and read those and then come up with your own sentences using those words. Favorite, few, gone, surprise, wonder, and young. If you want to try for nation and unite, you can do that too. Okay, remember a nation is a group of people living in a country or the area. We talk about it as well. And unite means to come together. Okay. You also have the word lists for our new sound, which is air. Air, air, air. So like in the words fair, share, and pair. Okay, so read the lists here. Every time you see the blue underline, you know it's the air sound. Read the sentences and the your turn box. Then you have the story, share the harvest and give thanks. So we've talked about giving thanks for a harvest way back in November. You might remember it. Does that look familiar? Okay. And then there's a little bit more information about festivals and fairs during that time and how people celebrate different things in different places. Okay. So you can read that story. We've kind of condensed the work this week since we didn't have, since yesterday was a holiday, we are squishing 5 days of work into 4. We can still get it all done, okay? You also have this workbook page 319 and 320. So here is the phonics page working on that air sound. So reading the sentence, reading the 2 words, circling the correct word, and writing it in your best handwriting to complete the sentence. So, my room is at the top of the blank. Would it be the top of the stairs or the top of the stars? Would be interesting if your room was at the top of the stars. But I'm going to assume they were going for stairs. So that's the word that you would circle and write on the line in your best handwriting. Okay, go ahead, finish that page. On the back side, you have the sight words. Filling in with the sight words, filling in the sentences in your best handwriting, of course. You also have some decodable reader stories. You have a pair at the fair. So this kind of pair is 2 things together. Okay. You have lights in the air. Ooh, looks like a fun one. Look at all those fireworks. Wowzers. Really cool. We have the bears prepare a feast and leaders care. Okay, so those are your 4 decodable reader stories for the week. You can get started on them today if you have time. Otherwise, just find time during the week to read them. Okay? For writing, you're going to check out that opinion piece in the Reading Writing Workshop book and start thinking about if you think it's important to give thanks for the harvest and why or why not. Okay, you can read their opinion example, but remember, as I said in the Essentials video, opinion starts with an opening sentence where you present your opinion or your feeling about something. Then you give your reasons to support that opinion. Okay, so try to come up with 3 sentences, 3 reasons why you think the thing you do. And then a closing sentence wraps it up. It's kind of similar to the opening sentence. You're not presenting new information, you're just saying again what you had said to open it. So restating your opinion or saying it again, okay? For math, I recommend, if you want to get started on many, you can, but I recommend doing the cumulative review. So this is pages 185 to 192. So that's reviewing numbers to 120, so counting by tens and ones, talking about place value, patterns, all of that. Super important, right? Using a number line, greater or less, filling in the blanks. And then you have addition and subtraction to do here, some word problems here, and some more word problems on the back, okay? And if there's more than one correct answer, you know you can find more than one answer. So I recommend you do the workbook pages there to review, or if you needed to finish up any work from last week, there was a lot to do with that subtraction with regrouping, the thinking cap, and the chapter review / test if you want to take the test online. There's a lot to do for math if you want, okay? And if you need help on that cumulative review, let me know and I'll go over some of it a little bit more. You also have a PE challenge. You are going to do 20 sit-ups again. Can you do it? Okay, kiddos, we've got 20 sit-ups today. Do you think you can do it? We, of course, have options. So you can have your knees bent with your feet down. You can have your legs straight out. You can make a butterfly with your legs. Whatever you want to do. You might even want to put your feet under something. So if you can hook them under your couch or something so that you have a little bit of an easier time getting up, go for it. Your hands can be here, 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 wherever. I'm going to keep them kind of down low. Let's do it. Ready? Okay, starting at the ground. Then we sit all the way up. 1, 2, go at your pace. 3, 4, try to keep your feet down better than I'm doing. 5, 6, 7, keep going. 8, 9, 10. Are you feeling the burn? You should feel this in your stomach. 11, 12, your abdominal muscles. 13, 14, 15, almost there. 16. They might get a little harder at the end, and that's okay. 18, 19, and 20. Woo! Feel that burn. Hopefully it was easier this time than last time. And we have a super cool Scholastic news today. It's called Flip for the Olympics. Now, I personally love this one because I was a gymnast growing up, and I think it is one of the coolest sports to watch. Unfortunately, the Olympics have been postponed, but when they prepared this article, it was still a plan, so you can learn a little bit about the Olympics in general when you watch the video on Scholastic News, and then you can also learn about Simone Biles, who is the greatest gymnast of all time. She is absolutely phenomenal, does things that no one else in the world can do. She's really amazing. So if you want to check out any videos of her, I highly recommend watching her gymnastics. It will blow your mind. And hopefully we'll get to see her whenever the next Olympics is, hopefully next summer. So you've got reading, math, writing, Scholastic News, and a PE challenge. You've got your work cut out for you, so go ahead and go for it. Happy learning!